Yes, it was a technical. I apologize.
It's flagrant one, actually.
What happened?
My bad.
First flagrant?
Yeah.
My bad. This is my first solo tech. Like, I've gotten a double tech before, but first, I guess, solo tech. But I think the rest are amazing, so that's all I got to say.
You just need to go blind, man.
It's a great call.
Just chill a little
Unbelievable
bit.
call.
All right, guys,
Just
just open
chill.
for some real questions.
Egor, how does it feel to make a three in the second half and to get going offensively a little bit?
Felt good, man. Like, I mean, that's the first three since a long time. Doesn't count Texas Tech because the three I made against them, it was not really clean, I guess. So yeah, it was feeling really good, but it didn't affect me that much. I was not, celebrating before we finished the game. So yeah, it was a great screen by Keba, if I'm not wrong. So it's it's not just my work.
Trev, what got you guys out to that big lead?
Yeah, I mean, we focus a ton just about. Well, actually, we had like a players meeting going into this game, and the only thing we really talked about was like just play for the brother to the side of you, like play for each other, and nothing else matters. So like we had kind of a three thing that we were going off of, and it's like bring joy to the gym, play for your brother, and play it harder than the guy in front of you. And so I think those three things were really helping us, come together, not get too frustrated about shots going in, shots not going in, and just relying on each other going down the stretch.
Was part of playing for your brother a little bit of a focus on defense tonight? Because it felt like, especially in that first half, your defense really kind of fueled your offense. Either one.
Yeah, I mean, that's definitely a team win, and this is what we're trying to come to, just to be able, get each other back all the time, and in defense and offense, playing as a team as a whole, and yeah, that's not that complicated, but at the same time, pretty hard.
Trev, they opened up on a big run in that second half. Dallin's had clutch shot after clutch shot in his career. How big were those two back-to-back threes to give you guys that stretch?
Huge. I think it really showed like who Dallin is. One of the hardest workers, biggest competitors on our team, and he deserves those balls to go in. And so, just like when Ye made his, I was the happiest guy in the world when Dallin was making his. And so, I think that's again, being excited for your brother. I think the whole bench was super excited. We're all going crazy. But yeah, it's like Dallin's a very calming force, just like guys like Foose, and even when Jaeger has the ball in his hands, like those 2 point guards that we have are huge leaders, huge captains for us, and just huge calming force.
Egor, do you feel like you're back to 100% after suffering that injury at Providence? You feel like you're back to full strength?
Yeah, feel no pain, no discomfort, feeling pretty good.
How would you assess how it's been working between you and Dallin when you guys are on the floor and just kind of figuring each other out and how you guys play?
I think we could tell in this game, playing against really aggressive teams, it's pretty hard to play alone when it's really like full court press with traps and all that. So it's just easier to play together when I can be confident and when he has the ball in his hands, he's confident in me, as we confident in anybody. But it's just easier to make plays, and it's more dangerous for opposite team.
Trevor, looking ahead to Utah, you've played in this rivalry game a few times. You enjoyed playing this game, and that wasn't a shot at you. How long
No,
you
you're good. You're good. I'm just looking at its eyes right now.
Do you look forward to this game, and what does it mean to play in the BYU-Utah rivalry?
Yeah, it's amazing. I think a lot of people, like, we're super fortunate to be able to play in a rivalry like this. I think it means even that much more, the fact that they're now in the Big 12 Conference. But I was just telling the team, I was like, guys, get ready because, like, their stadium might not be as full, but, like, this game's going to be rocking. And so, like, we got to come out ready to go. They're really well coached. They just beat OSU pretty good, and they've hung with a lot of really good teams. So it's going to be a fun little matchup, and those games always go down the wire. So I'm really pumped to play in this rivalry again, and it's going to be awesome.
2 more questions.
Trevin, Coach said you wanted you guys to play with more grit. How was that manifest in this game tonight?
Yeah, I mean, grit is something that I feel like we are all like kind of becoming our identity a little bit. Coach talked a ton about urgency, and I think that goes right along with kind of things we talked about a little bit last year with like the urgency and faith part. I was talking to Egor about that last night. We can only do as much as like what we can control, right? So playing for your brother, that also means like you're going to do everything as hard as you can, and then just let all those worries go away. Like trust God that everything's going to happen for a reason. And I think that kind of happened tonight, where we just kind of trusted our process, trusted everything that we did, and the rest kind of lies with the big man. So.
Egor,
Last question.
Coach Young said moments ago that there's a lot of pressure on you with all the expectations on the outside for you. For you navigating it, just how much has that weighed on you and maybe affected your play, would you say?
I talked to coaches several times about this, and to be honest, it's not that much pressure from outside as from myself. Just I just want to be like as effective as I can be for this team. I want to play my game, and I know how I can play. Sometimes it's not going my way, but this is what sometimes frustrates me. But again, it's not that much pressure from outside. Again, like coming into this court and seeing all these rock and fans around, there's no pressure. It's more, I wanna say thanks with my game for that. You know what I'm saying?
Awesome. Thanks, guys.
Please tell The Rock, please tell everybody to bring it on Saturday. Let's fill the gym with a little bit of Royal. Let's go.